What's up guys, welcome to week 2 of my vlog. So to be completely honest with you all and transparent, I've just completed week 3 of my training and this is week 2. So over the next few days I'm going to try my best to catch up so everything's in sequence properly, because it's kind of weird when I am doing my voiceover for week 2 and I already know what I've done for week 3. So I would really like to have things line up properly in my end so I can kind of match properly and I don't get confused. Anyways, without any further ado, here's my training. Alrighty, let's dig into day 1 of week 2. So I pulled up pretty good from last week. I trained 3 times, the intensities were quite low, so I pulled up pretty fresh. So this is first session back. Just Dan, my physio, and Ross, my coach, discussed that for this week I'll work up to 60% top sets for my squats and deadlifts, keeping the reps open-ended. Just work up to something that I feel comfortable working up with. So this week I set a goal to just hit 8s for all my sets. So 60% of my old estimated 1RM, which would have been 180 kilos. But I worked up to 150 kilos and I just caught it there. I felt my adductor tighten up on the last rep and I just called it there. I didn't think it was really worth pushing anymore. You know, I want to be able to move at home and look after my son, and to be able to take a risk with adding just a little bit more weight on the bar it seemed a bit silly, to be honest. So I called it there, and at the end of the day, you know, I added 30 kilos to my squat from last week and that's progress. So I should chalk that up as a win and just not get so fixated on a number, you know. It's second week back and, you know, got to be patient with the process. So bench press went pretty well. This is one of my back off sets. For some reason I did not get my top set, so 110 kilos felt pretty cruisy. And then there's some accessory work, some landmine presses, really digging these. I think it's first block of doing these, and yeah, really like it. Like the variation instead of overhead pressing or whatever. So keeping it unilateral and balance things out. So this is day 2, my set before my top set of deadlifts. So deadlifts felt like they were really clicking. They felt really good and I was really happy with deadlifts this day. This set felt pretty good, and I felt pretty good to just, you know, chuck on around 60% on the bar. It was roughly around 58%, 200 kilos, and I did 8 reps and I was quite pleased with my technique, how everything just clicked this day. So yeah, very big win. Week 2 back, and it's the heaviest deadlifts I've done since my injury. And yeah, I was pretty stoked after the session. I was on a high. You know how you have a really good session and you're just buzzing, and yeah, I just had that feeling all day and it was great. Comp bench, I miscounted and did a set of 5 at 115. I think I was just focusing too much on technique rather than counting. I should really get someone to just help me count in sets. Technically, I wasn't really that happy with them. I'm really working on a new bar path, so it's going to take some time. And this is day 3, 303 tempo, same weight as day 1. So I'm really pleased with this. Really digging this movement. As I said in week 1, you can really feel yourself through the whole movement and more aware of what the body's doing. So really just refining my technique here. It needs more work, but we'll get there each week, just a bit by bit, and we'll get there. So on a side note, where my body weight's tracking at the moment, before I started this block, I was sitting around 84.5 kilos to 85 kilos. But I've decided to stop weighing myself and stop tracking macros for a few weeks, just to really enjoy life, to be honest. I want to go out with friends and not feel guilty about trying new foods and having a drink, and not go overboard, but just really just enjoy life, to be honest. There's no better time to do that now, since there's no comps on the horizon for 2020. Well, for me anyway. So yeah, there's no better time to just enjoy myself, and I'll get back on track within the next few weeks. So I might document that cut as well and drop some body fat. As you can see, I'm training at home in my bedroom. So I added a 4th day this week just to do some rehab, Bulgarian split squats as well, and then to finish off some Copenhagen planks. So hit a real big milestone with my Copenhagen planks. I can finally plank myself from just putting the pressure where my ankle is and just hold it there for 30 seconds. So I did 1 set with this for 30 seconds, then I did 2 sets of 30 seconds, a short lever from the knee. I just wasn't quite ready to do 3 sets from the ankle for this week anyways. But big progress, and extremely happy of where I'm progressing now with my adductor. So yeah, that's a wrap for this week. Thanks for hanging around, having a listen, and I'll see you all next week, hopefully within the next few days, so I can completely catch up. All right guys, have a good week and see you next time.